Hello, I'm Molly McKenzie and I'm here with my friend Mariana, back by popular demand with everyone's favorite game, For a Nickel.
Billy on the street, Billy on the street, he's making dreams come true. Billy on the street.
This is Mariana, and we're waiting for the bell to ring for lunch. We're in the lobby right now.
Now we're back. We're better than ever. Got a good list of questions, hot topics CHS is dying to know.
See what the students of Chatham High School have to say.
Crash. Oh, it's starting! It's starting!
There's the bell. It's time to play Billy on the Street, everyone.
Is Draco Malfoy making a comeback? Do you think he's coming back?
Ain't no way he making a comeback. He ain't making no comeback.
Why? Why not?
Because he's not made a comeback.
Do you feel intimidated by Draco Malfoy?
Yeah, he's like kind of scary, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know someone that's fallen down a manhole?
Yes, Cullen Decker. We've lost
He's
him
in our class. He is in our class.
We have lost him as a dear
We
friend.
just saw him yesterday. How do you...
Terrible.
This morning.
Excuse me. For a nickel, are you a Scorpio?
A Scorpio? No, I don't like Scorpios.
Okay, tell me why.
I don't know. I just don't vibe with them.
Do you know any Scorpios?
Yeah, I've had things with a lot of guys who are Scorpios.
Oh, we have a special guest. This is Hannah Sherman. Hi, Hannah. Say hi.
Hey.
That's my wonderfully donated her fanny pack to Billy on the Street. Thank you for all your hard work. Here's a nickel.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you into astrology?
No.
What's your star sign?
I think I'm a Pisces.
You think you're a Pisces?
Yeah, actually I'm a Pisces.
I'm surprised you don't know. You look like you would be an astrology person. That's a compliment.
Is that a
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Okay, I'll take the compliment.
Okay.
What is your mother's maiden name?
She doesn't have one. Oh my god. Yeah, she doesn't have a maiden name.
Oh, bonus rounds.
She kept her name.
What are the last 4 digits of your social security number?
The Sea Gym is one of our favorite locations. It's mostly populated by freshmen and sophomores, and I think they make for some pretty interesting content.
On a given day, how many pigeons do you think you could carry?
Like at least 8.
At least 8.
Minimum 8.
What's maximum?
Well, probably 11 or 12.
Probably 11.
Who were you in your previous life?
Who was I in my previous life?
Yeah. Think of something.
Princess Diana.
Oh,
favorite.
really? That's a good but ambitious answer. Take a nickel. Thank you, guys.
People these days, they don't believe in demons anymore.
Excuse me. Have you watched the Pulse? Have you watched the CHS Pulse?
Yeah, I have actually.
Okay, who's your favorite host?
I'm not great with names, honestly.
Okay, what was your favorite segment that you've seen?
I really like the Chipotle versus Qdoba. Big debate settlement.
Okay, that one's good, but you don't like Billy on the Street? That was like the first episode. Like, come on. First episode, season 11.
I'm not really a fan of the classics, but I prefer the true debates being settled.
True debates being settled. Well, debates are being settled right now. Billy on the Street is the best segment on the Pulse. Horrible opinion. Moving on.
For a nickel, Cullen Decker, you are also in our class. How do you feel that some people in the Sea Gym said that Chipotle versus Qdoba was the best segment they've ever seen on the Pulse?
I appreciate that, and I also know it is the best segment ever.
What about Billy on the Street?
It's okay, but it doesn't really compare. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And also, some people were saying you fell down a manhole earlier.
I did. I don't really like to talk about that. It was a tough night a few weekends ago, and I fell down, and the Chatham Police Department had to come save me.
You're okay now, though.
More or less, yes.
Okay.
If you were an inanimate object, what would you be and why?
Pencil sharpener.
Why?
Pencil sharpeners have, pencil sharpener.
Is the Dyson Airwrap a good investment? Yes. No. Oh! Let's discuss that. Why not?
The only good ones are the swirls ones.
But isn't that what the Dyson Airwrap does?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're talking about? There's no use for the rest of them. You can get a knockoff. Oh yeah, get the Revlon. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay. Hear that, CHS? The Revlons. We're terribly misunderstood.
Hello, everybody. This episode is very special because we have a very special guest, everyone's favorite, Ryan Graziano. What would you like to say to the loyal fans of Billy on the Street?
Thank you for having me. You know, this is going to be a good segment, trust me.
That's a big promise, but I agree. Let's go. For a nickel, we have a very special guest on the Pulse. local celebrity. Do you know who this is?
I've heard of him, I think.
I've heard of him, but
I've seen him.
you've seen him. Where?
Yeah.
I know who that is. That's The Rock.
He was at the choir concert.
He was at the choir concert. Good. Do you know his name?
No.
No. How unfortunate. No one knows who you are. Well, I appreciate the effort, Lorelai. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you know who this is?
I do not.
Really? You've never seen him before. Have you ever watched the CHS Pulse?
Possibly, maybe.
He's on every episode and you don't know him.
Maybe I should start watching, you know?
Maybe you should start watching. I mean, he seems like a pretty cool guy, right?
He does. He has a nice little
For him?
jacket on.
Doesn't he? I told him to wear that. Here's a nickel.
Thank you.
Did you just take that? Why did you do that? I'll get both of you. Do you guys know who this is? Yeah. You know him? Really? Okay, what do you think about him?
I like the jacket. It's very nice.
Nice. Do you like his work on the CHS Pulse?
Sure. Really?
You're a big fan?
Yeah, sure.
You consider yourself a Ryan Graziano fangirl?
No.
No. Why not?
I don't really know him like that.
You're a fanboy.
Fanboy.
You're in the fan club.
Yeah,
You think he's the best host the Pulse has ever had?
I think so.
Think so? Very good. Take it, Nicole.
Thank you.
No! Fine. Would you consider yourself a Ryan Graziano stan?
No.
No!
I like
Why
Jake.
not?
I
You
prefer
like Jake more. Why?
Ryan's mean. He says mean things to me.
Ryan, stop touching
You didn't eat
people's food! You can't do that!
What's the question?
Him, what are your thoughts?
Sexy man.
Really? He's not mean to you, is he?
No, he's a great guy.
He's a great guy. He's really nice.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the best host the Pulse has ever had?
He's the best gym basketball player I've ever seen.
Really? That's good. Here, get a nickel. That was very nice.
Yeah,
You guys are friends? Good friends?
I think so.
You think so? Do you wish that you were his best friend?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Why?
He's a great guy.
Really? That's nice to hear. Take it, nickel. Goodbye, Ryan. Peace out. CHS Pulse here. Do you know that kid, that Graziano? You know him.
I do.
You know which one it is?
It's Jake.
No! Good try. Thank you.
We're going into the C gym. We're gonna find our boy Barrett Riggins. Excuse me, do you know where Barrett Riggins is? We're looking for him. Could you lead me to him? Do you know where he sits? Thank you. We're looking for Barrett Riggins. Do we know where he is? He's over there. Oh, he's over there. Thank you.
Barrett Riggins, he was a nobody before the CHS Pulse, but now he is known as the enemy to newborns, which isn't the best title in the world, but it's something.
We're gonna go see how his newfound fame is affecting him after his debut on our last edition. Hello there! Barrett, we were given insider information by the wonderful CHS students told me where you were. We have some questions for you. We wanted to do a follow-up interview about how your life has been after your newfound YouTube fame. So how has your newfound YouTube fame affected you?
I don't know. Oh my God, I know him.
You don't know? He's a local celebrity.
No, I'm not.
Newborns, are they overrated for a nickel? Probably. Yes or no?
Newborns suck.
Have you had any follow-up thoughts since your last appearance you'd like to say?
I still don't like children.
There's a newborn. You're just trying to take a nap. You just hear a baby screaming at you. You don't want that. You don't want that.
What motivated you to come out against newborns?
I don't like them.
How do you feel about his stance on newborns?
I think he's pretty awkward, definitely.
But what about his stance on newborns? And a final question for the viewers out there. Do you think toddlers are the spawn of Satan?
Yeah, especially this one. He likes
Thank you so much for... Here's a nickel for old times. Thank you so much.
Your hottest take. Think. Anything. Anything. Come on. For a nickel.
Harry Styles, do you have a quarter for a nickel? Do you have a quarter?
What?
Do you have a quarter I could trade for a nickel?
No. I don't think so.
Have either of you ever had a near-death experience in the senior parking lot?
Yes.
Really? Tell me about it.
People just can't drive.
For a nickel, have you had a near-death experience in the senior parking lot?
Yes, all the time. There's always cars backing out and they never see me.
Have you almost gotten hit?
Oh, most definitely. Easily.
Gosh. Are you okay? Are you safe now?
Yeah, but I was about to think about like suing the school, but thank goodness I didn't.
You heard it here first.
You know, I almost got hit. Brian Murray actually almost hit me.
Call
So,
Thank you.
But here's a nickel.
Thanks.
You've always been bad at math?
Yep.
For a nickel, do you know what happened to the dodo bird? Do you guys know what happened to the dodo bird?
I don't know what happened to the dodo bird.
Yeah, it's the news. Where do you get your news?
What?
Where do you get your news?
BBC News.
That's the one my mom likes.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. You're coming back from open campus?
Yeah.
How was it? Where'd you go?
Nice.
Where did you go?
Home.
That's fun. Have you ever had a near-death experience in the senior parking lot?
Yes.
No. The Pulse is not for everyone. No.
Third time on 2 days.
Yo, by the way, intramural champions.
They're intramural champions. What are your thoughts on Robert Pattinson?
Robert Patton.
Pattinson.
We don't know. Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter.
Yes. Yes.
Sure is. Yeah.
Thoughts?
And Batman.
And Batman.
Batman's coming out this Friday. I'm trying to watch it.
Spoiler alert, he died though.
What are your thoughts on Robert Pattinson?
I don't really know.
Really? No thoughts. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's from like Twilight, Harry Potter.
I don't watch it.
He's gonna be in the new Batman.
Oh, is it the Batman actor?
Yeah.
Thoughts on Robert Pattinson?
I don't want to do anything.
Yes, he does. He does.
I don't.
What are your thoughts? You've been contracted into this. You could be the next YouTube star, Billy on the Street.
I want to be a YouTube star.
We're gonna have to bleep that out.
Run another question.
That's not how it works. Oh
No,
wait,
no, one
wait.
more
What
question.
is your best pickup line? Giving you a hard one.
All right, hold on.
Are you gonna answer or are we gonna
Yeah, hold
walk
on. I gotta
away?
think of a good one.
Not again. Not again. Do you know what the spring musical is this time?
Willy Wonka.
Be school appropriate or else you're gonna cut out of this segment completely. We're gonna have you in Mr. Henderson's office if it's not appropriate.
Mr. Henderson,
Hey.
do you miss the CHS Pulse?
Yes, deeply.
Aw, that's so sad. What do you wish you could say to the current Pulse students?
You're all amazing. You are crushing it this year and keeping the legacy of the Pulse alive. So thank you for your hard work.
Thank you. We like to hear it. Thank you, Mr. Henderson.
Sorry.
What it?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Yo, if your phone number was an amount of money right on this piece of paper and give it to me and see how much money you have. Oh, it's like they're getting the phone number. You know?
That made
That was really bad. You would not.
limited sense.
That would not work.
Limited sense, but at least they knew who Robert Pattinson was. I mean,
Which Euphoria character could you beat in a fight?
All of them.
did Sam Levinson ruin this season of Euphoria?
absolutely, his writing is trash, and season 1 was so much better. And
I think that's an insensitive topic right now.
How much does Chatham High School remind you of Euphoria?
Do you want it in percentage form?
Sure.
Around 97%.
Really? That's quite high. Excuse me. Thoughts on your brother? Jake.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Did you know that geese are controlling the government?
Yes.
I did.
The Pulse does unfortunately have to be censored. Like, I get it, it's a school show, but some of the best content unfortunately gets from when people are not watching their mouths.
For a nickel, do you trust the Boy Scouts?
Never.
Never. That's a true citizen right there. Oh my God, multiple nickels. Actually, no, we're running low, so you got to give some back.
Goose!
No, we're being followed.
Excuse me. For a nickel, what's the spring musical? Do you know?
I don't. Sorry.
Really? Why not? Why don't you know?
I don't know. I didn't even know we had a spring play.
We do it every year. You don't know we have a spring musical?
No.
What is it?
I don't know what it's called though.
Oh God, no one knows. Do you know what it is?
No.
Why not?
Do you guys know what the spring musical is?
Yes, I do.
You do? What is it?
Continue. No, she asked you about it, dude.
Do you know what the spring musical is?
I don't know, man.
You still don't know. You didn't know what the play was either.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. It's Anastasia. You should go see it. our lovely camera woman is directing. Nickel, do you know what the spring musical is?
I do not.
Oh, no one knows. God.
Colvin right here.
I will.
All right.
Cool. You guys are like 4 Nickel. What is the spring musical? No one knows.
Excuse me, anyone, excuse me, CHS
No,
Pulse,
thank you.
please, someone answer a question. Excuse me.
Huh?
What is the fall play? The spring musical, I mean, sorry. What is the spring musical? Were you aware that we had a spring musical?
It was something with like the blonde girl, the Handmaid's Tale.
No. But no, I'm sorry about that. Will you go see it if you find out what it is?
Is it free? Free entry?
I don't think it's free, but we have a nickel here to go to your ticket.
No, I'll pay. I'll get my own nickel.
Well,
It's only a nickel?
Well, no, it's more than a nickel, but we have nickels here. We're giving away nickels for the play.
You have a fanny pack?
I do.
With more nickels?
It's full of nickels. Do you get this reference?
No.
Have you seen the Pulse before? Do you get this reference?
No. I think it's cool though.
Thank you.
Anesthesia?
Yes! Not the drug, but the person. 4 nickel. 4 nickel. Oh, you know the spring musical? What is it?
Anastasia.
Yes. Nickel. Nickel.
Anastasia, he's the lead.
We got the lead? Oh my gosh, you didn't say that. We've been asking around and no one knows what the spring musical is. How do you feel about that?
That's sad and disrespectful.
Claire, how are you? You know what the spring musical is. Wait, don't answer that.
Yes,
do you know what it is?
No.
But she's in it. She's your friend?
Yeah, she's like.
in
Isn't it like Isn't there like an Annabelle?
What?
It's about a princess.
Do you know who she plays?
Diane.
No, Princess Diana. That's not the musical. Do you know who she is in the musical?
No.
You don't know?
No.
She plays the Queen. The Queen of Russia.
Listen,
you don't know that?
we
I'm Queen of Russia, but I support Ukraine.
Take it, Nickel Claire. Excuse me, Mr. Grove. What would you like to say to the student body?
Is there a particular question?
Just anything. What should we know?
You should know that we're getting into the home stretch of the school year, and hopefully on March 7th, things change as far as masks, so we get back to even a greater normalcy. And all the students have done a great job thus far, and we expect a great ending to the year.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Thank you.